Hi, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a while, but that's okay. I'm just gonna ask for you to bear with me if I pause or have long pauses throughout the reading. If this resonates with you, please follow and subscribe and like the video so that I can continue to connect with your energy. Today I'm going to be doing downloads, and I'm going to try the Celtic Cross today. Try something new. So the downloads that I got earlier, Degrassi, the theme song, and all I kept hearing is "I know I can make it through" and "be the best." I kept hearing that part over and over and over again. Be the best I can be. I think it's "hear what I say to you." I kept hearing that over and over again, and as I was pre-shuffling, I kept hearing that Beyonce song, Resentment, the ending, where she said, I know she was attractive, but I was here first. I've been riding with you for 6 years. Why did I deserve to be treated this way by you? And yeah, so that's the download that I got. So I'm going to be doing the Celtic Cross. So the first card, I'm going to be using the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck. So let's just get started. I already shuffled the cards, I meditated over the energy and all that, so we can just get started. So the first card is you. So I'll get the you card for my collective. What position is my collective in at this time? What is their present moment energy? All right, so we have the Queen of Cups here. Immediately I'm getting a nurturing energy. Could be a mother. Okay, so this is your energy now that you're in, the Queen of Cups. You could be how do I say, you could be working on your heart, working on, I hear trauma, like things that you've been blocking out, things that that have been holding you back from being your full and authentic self. I've seen that that's something that I'm feeling that that's something that you have been working on and for a while. Okay, so let's just get the next card. I'm not getting anything else. So let's get the issue. What is the issue? The crossing card. What is the issue? My collective is having at this time. Be clear and precise messages, please. What is the issue? Okay, the World card is crossing. Okay, it's at the bottom. The Two of Wands at the bottom. So there could be something that you're trying to decide on, two different paths. You may have already made this decision because with the Two of Wands, he's holding one of the wands. Got Aries here and Cancer energy. So you could have already made a decision on what you want to do next after working on yourself, working on your heart, and working on the things that have been holding you back. It's getting to a point where, you know, there's something else you want to do. The choice you have to make regarding, could be finances, could be just what you want to be, what you want to do with your life, how you want to move forward from where you are now. Okay, so let's get the conscious card. The things you have control over. So what is the conscious card for my collective? Ooh, 10 of Swords. Okay. So, okay. So you've taken control over this an ending, some type of betrayal. You've taken control over this, okay? And I'm feeling that like deep in my gut right now. I'm getting like a deep feeling in my gut. So I definitely feel like that's something that you have taken control over. That could be with the Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Cups is representing you getting back to that nurturing energy after being betrayed in some type of way. Okay, we have Gemini energy here. Yeah. So this is something that you're conscious of. This is something that you have control over. You have control over this Ten of Swords. You have regained, or you're regaining, or you've already regained this power back. Okay? And that is probably what is pushing you forward. It's like, okay, well, I worked on this, and I'm, you know, I'm back in my heart space. I'm back in my Queen of Cups energy. And with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you could be learning something, studying something, or whatever these two decisions are, probably require a lot of hard work, could require you working with someone else. And that is something that you're probably going back and forth on, whether you want to go into something where it's like, okay, I do something for myself, by myself, or go towards something that requires me to depend on someone else. Even after a betrayal, it's like you could possibly be learning to trust yourself or others more, so that you can get what it is you need, or what it is that you desire to come into fruition, so that you can kind of get this ball rolling on whatever it is that you're trying to figure out which one you want to do. And if you've already chosen something, whatever it is, I see that you're working towards it. You're working towards it. Okay? And it may be something that's really really stimulates you intellectually. And I am feeling, I'm getting like drawn to the hard work. It may be a lot of hard work, but it's something that you're interested in. Okay? So let's get the unconscious, your hidden thoughts and feelings about the issue. Okay? So what is my collective's hidden thoughts and feelings about the issue? Hidden thoughts and feelings about the issue, my collective. The Devil. Okay. So the Temperance want to fall out on top of the Devil. So, and the Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. I just had Cancer before this, and that was at the bottom of the deck. So I just seen Cancer 3 times. Cancer's here 3 times, or was here 3 times, and now it's only here 2 times. But Cancer could be significant. I keep hearing something about a routine. It does say this on the Knight of Pentacles. I'm being really drawn to the word. I keep hearing it over and over again in my head. So it could be something that you are doing with the devil that is kind of sabotaging what it is that you want. It's kind of like a barrier. It's acting as a barrier. Something that you're doing, or something that you are still kind of dealing with. It could be mental health or some type of addiction. And when the temperance fell out on top of it, you could be struggling with keeping a balance and not understanding why. It could be also with resentment, with the channel song Resentment. You know, just the feeling behind that song is kind of like sad, and like just the word resentment. Resenting someone for something that they did to you. That could be something that's holding you back, and you may need to let that go. Let go of that resentment. Let go of that resentment. Find a way to keep working on your heart. Keep working on that energy so that you can, you know, kind of finalize this decision, and not allow that energy to be lingering in your energy, you know, and kind of causing, what's the word I'm looking for? Causing confusion, causing kind of like a fog, where it's like you're not too sure about what it is that you want to do, because resentment is something that sits in your heart. So you've been working on this betrayal. It seems like you've been working on it. You're in the Queen of Cups energy, but this hidden, you know, the hidden part of this is that you could still be holding on to a relationship, a past relationship. For some reason, a restaurant is significant. Take that if it resonates. If it doesn't, that's fine. Something about a restaurant. You could have seen someone in a restaurant, or you could have found out that the person that you were with went on a date with someone, or you caught them at a restaurant, something like that. But anyway, yeah, this devil, it's not, I'm not gonna say it's not a big problem, but it's in the way. I'm gonna just say that it's in the way. It's something that you need to really sit down and think about and purge through. Like if this helps someone, then, you know, I'll just say it. You know, just last night I looked up, you know, certain herbs that help with cleansing the womb, cleansing that sacral energy, so that, you know, I can embrace my power more, and to embrace my feminine energy more, and to wash out any and release any toxins or stagnant energy that's been sitting in my womb, because that's your sacral chakra is one of the places where you create and where your power comes from. And if it's blocked with toxic, you know, relationship energy, or hurt, or some type of trauma, you know, it's just sitting there and it's sitting in your body, and, you know, you may think that you're okay, but that energy is still sitting in you. So, you know, taking a nice cleansing bath. I tried to find hibiscus, but I couldn't find it, but I found an hibiscus body scrub, so I just, you know, let that substitute hibiscus, orange peels, cinnamon, bay leaves, and I use mugwort as well, and I sat in the bath and I feel amazing. That's probably why I have the energy to do this reading. But try to, if you're a woman watching this, try to work on your sacral and possibly your root, and get all of that energy that you probably not thinking about, but you probably are. Try to work through that energy and try to release that energy from your body and see if that helps, okay? But this is definitely an issue, an underlying issue that you need to work on. Also could be some type of addiction, something that you're addicted to that's taking up your time, or clogging or giving you brain fog or something like that. Okay, so okay, so, and that will ultimately lead you, with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, ultimately lead you to the right decision, the right choice, whatever it is. And to have patience and give this time. Like, it's gonna take some time to, whatever this betrayal was, you may feel like, you know, I'm good, I healed from it, but it may be a little bit still there. It takes time. And, you know, try not to rush the process is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's get the next card. What is that? The limitation. Okay, so what is the limitation? My collective has at this time. Your emphasize messages. What's the limitation? The Seven of Swords. Okay. Seven of Swords is the limitation. Limitation represents the potential snag in your plans concerning the issue card. Temperance still at the bottom. So with the Seven of Swords come out, if I'm being drawn back to what I said about the restaurant, someone cheating, being sneaky, some type of sneaky energy, some type of deceitful energy that you dealt with. Okay, I haven't gotten any relationship cards, but I'm feeling this energy. This could also be, I'm hearing like people around you or friends. Take that if it resonates. That's probably only for a few people, but it's really, I'm really getting some type of betrayal. Like with this Ten of Swords, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords, like this is definitely some type of betrayal that you went through. And it's still like, it's still lingering. It's still lingering in your energy. And it's holding you back from this World card. From success, from achieving, from accomplishing what it is that you desire. You have to find a way to move past this and let it go completely. And that'll be the key to unlocking, you know, your future. What it is that you want to go towards or need to go towards. Releasing that energy will give you clarity, is what I want to say. Okay. And also, if this is you doing this, doing things to yourself, regarding like if there's an addiction problem, doing things to yourself that are holding you back. It could be smoking or whatever it is. something that weighs you down, that could be another thing that is holding you back, because you're not at your fullest. You're not working with 100% of your energy, because you're giving some of your energy to this addiction. So if that is the issue, if it's not, you know, don't take that if it doesn't apply to you. But for most of you, it's a betrayal that you're still holding on to in some way, shape, or form, and it's holding you back. It's in the way. It's a barrier. And you have come very far with this Queen of Cups. You've come very far. It's just you still got a little bit left in there. Like I said, I'm feeling a lot of energy in my womb area, in my sacral. So it could be your sacral chakra. It needs to be cleansed. Okay. You need to work on your sacral chakra and possibly your solar plexus. It could be all three. It could be all three of them. Your solar plexus, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. Your bottom three need to be aligned. Okay. It's like you're working on your heart, and it's like you're getting things done, but the bottom three are unstable, still a little unstable. So you need to get those in line so that your heart can be completely stable. If that makes sense. Okay. So what's the next card? The outcome. All right. Let's look at the outcome. What is the outcome? My collective. Divine messages. What's the outcome? Thank you. 5 of Cups. Temperance is still at the bottom of the deck. Some of you may still be dealing with this, whatever or whomever created this betrayal or did this betrayal or betrayed you in some type of way, or whatever this 10 of Swords energy is. For some of you, you still have that. You're still, that energy is still around you. If it's a person, a thing, an addiction, whatever it is, you're still dealing with it. You haven't completely let it go. Okay, so that is probably why the 5 of Cups is out here, because you haven't completely let it go yet. And once you do, you're going to feel this. You're going to feel sad. You're going to be grieving. It's going to feel like a loss, but it's not. It's not a loss. Or whatever it is that you're letting go, if it's this person, this could be them feeling this loss. Or this could be like, with the outcome is supposed to be the overall, summing up all the cards. So this could be something that you are feeling. You feel sad and you feel like you're grieving whatever this 10 of Swords is still. And it's hard for you to move forward with the world. It's hard for you to embrace this world energy because you're still grieving. You're still grieving the 10 of Swords. Okay, my solar plexus is on fire. okay? So this could be blocking your creative energy. I see quite a few cards with yellow in it, and the solar plexus symbol. You know, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. Definitely. And possibly your throat chakra. Scorpio energy. And Aquarius. Yes, Aquarius. And Sagittarius. This was something that really, really, really hurt you. I'm really feeling it. It started, like, once this Five of Cups came out, I'm feeling like this, you know, energy, like, and I really recommend cleansing baths. They really help. And just sitting, if you gotta cry in there, cry. And really, really get that energy out of your body and do your shadow work. Okay? Because this energy is I'm hearing consuming. It's consuming you. While you're in this Queen of Cups energy, it's just like, it's like I see that you're working on it. It's just all this other, you know, all this betrayal and all this sadness, and you know, it's still clouding you. It's like you're sitting in I'm seeing like someone sitting in a flower field, but it's cloudy. It really looks like it's about to storm out. And it's like you're admiring it, and you're happy, and but there's still this dark cloud over you, this storm right over you that you're trying not to pay attention to. You're like, oh, it's fine, you know, I'm just gonna enjoy, you know, I'm just gonna ignore it. It's like, you may have been doing that. It may have been working for a while, but it's not working anymore. And I'm also getting that now, because that's kind of just what happened. The sun was out, and then it just got dark. The clouds just completely made the room dark. I thought my phone, that's why I touched my phone, because I thought my phone was about to go off. But no, it just got really dark. It just got really cloudy. And it looks gloomy out there. And it's like, I'm hearing resentment again. Whoever, if this is a person, whoever this person is, it's time to address how you feel. It's time to address and be honest with yourself. Be honest about how you feel about the situation. Be honest with yourself. If you feel hurt, you need to admit, I'm hurt. This person really hurt me. And really dig into, you know, the emotion behind it. And find a way to be okay with it. To find it may be hard to hear for some people, but try to find the blessing in it. Try to find the good in it. How did you feel with that person? Or how how did you feel with that person? And how did it feel when they betrayed you? And considering also what the betrayal was, obviously, but realize that someone that really, really cares about you, someone that loves you and appreciates you and values you, would never betray you like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the person did, but it seems crazy. It seems like it really, like it was a knife in the heart. And understand that if this person did this, they never loved you. And you have to accept that. You have to accept that what you thought was love, it wasn't. And to love on yourself. It's not just about self-love, it's the best love. It is, but you have to realize or understand, no one that loves you would do that to you. No one that loves you would treat you that way. And once you realize it was never love, and you start to put that energy back into yourself, you'll realize that, wow, like I really accepted that from that person, but I'm not going to do that anymore, because I know I value myself and I love myself and I deserve better than that. And give it time. It's going to take time to completely move past this energy, but it will be worth it. The Temperance and the World card, it's going to be worth it. You're going to be, I'm hearing, compensated for it with whatever this decision it is or choice that you have to make. It's going to be fulfilling. Okay? It's thundering, it's about to rain. It wasn't supposed to rain today. It was not supposed to rain today. It was not supposed to thunder today. All right, so I'm gonna pull a few cards from my deck. It's like some random messages that you need. Okay, so my phone died. I was gonna be so upset because I thought I lost the video, but I didn't. So let me hurry up before my son wakes up. It just started pouring. So sorry if you can hear that. Any other messages from our collective at this time? Cousin. Okay. Cousin could be significant. Okay. Other messages. Divine downloads. Pay attention to the messages that you're receiving at this time, especially while you're healing. Pay attention to the messages that you're receiving. Trust your intuition. Okay? Hearing meditate more. It's too many. I am seeing breaking free and something about a binding spell and making money in your sleep. Okay? I'll put those back though. It was too many. Other messages? Affirmations. I'm really feeling this sad energy. It's like I completely can understand how it feels to be betrayed and heartbroken, and that's the reason why I can tell you what I'm telling you about cleansing yourself, and also affirmations. It may be annoying at first, you know, but try to, even if you don't say them every day, try to say some affirmations that uplift you. And if you find yourself not being able to say it every day, write it somewhere where you're going to see it. You're going to see it. Write it in a place where you know you're going to see it, like on your mirror, or put a sticky note on your fridge, or on something that you always use, so that you can constantly be drawn back to it. Okay? affirmations came back out. Affirmations. So do your affirmations so it can help you to change the way that you feel. Okay? Change the way that you think. If you were mine. Okay? It's a Sade song, okay? Release this energy. Release this person. Release this addiction. Release it. Whatever it is, work on releasing it so that you can get it is what it is that you desire. You can get out of this energy, and so that you can move on to the next chapter, move on to the next stage in your life. Okay? What's this? Child support could be significant. You could have a child by someone. I did get this mother energy in the beginning. Okay. Love yourself. Loving yourself. Love on yourself. Manifestations. Okay? One thing that you can also do this. Write on your mirror write I love you on your mirror. Write it somewhere. Write it in a bunch of different places. Tell yourself that you love yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. Say it. Do it. It may bring up a lot of emotion inside of you. Just to tell yourself that you love yourself. Okay? If you really want to get out of this energy, you will do it. Okay? This is for the people that are ready for this part of the day. This is some deep work you got to do. Some people can't even look at themselves in the mirror. Some people can't even look at themselves in the eyes in the mirror and say I love you. Okay? So if that's something that you're ready for, do it. Really look at yourself. Even you gotta strip butt naked and just stare at yourself and say, I love myself. I love this. I love my whatever. Sorry I had to do that. But do that. I'm really feeling that energy. You really need to just, all that energy that you putting into this situation, take it back. Transmute that energy and put it back into yourself. Put it back into yourself. Okay? And the more you do it, the more you're going to see a difference. It's going to take time. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and tell you that tomorrow you're going to feel better. That's not how it works. It's a dance. You're going to have to keep working at it. And there's going to be some days you still feel sad. Just don't allow yourself to be down for too long. Okay? What I wanted to say about loving yourself and manifestation, you can also write a script of how you want to feel, what you want to be, how you want to think, and how you want to feel. Write it all down in a script as if you were already that person, and read it as much as you can. Try to read it every day, but if you can't read it every day, read it as often as possible. Okay, that helps as well. Okay, any other messages? I think I need to get the other part of my deck. Okay, you're worrying. Stop worrying. Okay, and low vibrational. Okay, that's probably why the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra was coming out in the reading, because you're probably vibing low right now, and you need to keep your energy in your heart space. Okay, bring that energy, continue to bring that energy up into your heart space, but you have to balance the other three too. Make sure the other three is balanced. Your creativity, your sexual energy, and fear and anxiety and all that. Make sure all that is balanced. Okay? And there are affirmations for that. You can look that up. Look up affirmations for the root. Look up affirmations for the sacral. Look up affirmations for the solar plexus. Okay? And pick like 3 of each and say them every day. Write them somewhere so that you can see them every day. So you can constantly be working on that, so that you will be constantly in your heart space. Okay? I'm being told to get the other part of my deck. So, anything else? I didn't want to make this too long. Anything else? Let me get a few more. Projecting. Okay, and childhood trauma. Whatever energy this is, they could be projecting this energy onto you. Okay, and also childhood trauma, that is something that you probably need to work on. That's probably what is causing you to feel this, why you even accepted this energy in the first place. Childhood trauma could be a part of why you accepted this person into your life in the first place, or this energy into your life in the first place, because of something that happened to you when you were a child. And it's not your fault. It's not your fault that that's how your brain works. Your brain, you know, connects certain neural pathways, and that's what it constantly goes into that route, and you may not be realizing it, but that's what happens. And you start to accept things that are not normal, like a child being abused at home and you know, all their life, and then, you know, CPS comes and takes them. But it could be an abuse in a certain way, but it's still illegal, or some type of neglect. And some kids don't want to leave. They want to stay. They don't want to leave their parents. They don't want to leave that environment, because they are used to it. That they're adjusted to it. And I know that might not be the best example, but that's the best I can come up with right now. Let's get some more energy. Anything else? We'll get a few more, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much if you made it this far into this reading. I really appreciate it. If anything resonates with you, subscribe to the channel and like the video. Leave a comment on if this resonates with you. Okay. Resentment. Famous came out. You probably meant to be famous. Resentment came out. Oh, yeah. I want to show you off. Okay. Ground yourself. Ground yourself. Root chakra. Okay. This is all confirmation. I want to show you off. Me time. You need me time. You know that used to be my favorite song, Heather Headley. I need some me time, not some you and some I, just some me time. Oh, okay. You need me time. You need to ground yourself. You need to work on your childhood trauma. Stop worrying. Release this energy. Release it. Work on. Bring all that energy, that negative energy that you're feeling. Transmute it and make it into. And turn it into something that you want. Okay, turn it into something that you want by scripting, writing affirmations around, saying your affirmations, taking cleansing baths, releasing that energy, crying. Okay, grounding yourself, walking in the grass, touching grass or dirt. Or just doing, you know, walking in nature, taking nature walks and stuff like that. Like, this just, the whole reading just made a full circle, okay? That is the message, okay? I love you. If you don't hear that from anyone else, I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. And I know that you're strong, and I know that you can transmute this energy and put it back into yourself to become the highest version of yourself and to achieve your goals and manifest your desires. Okay, so again, like, share, subscribe, comment on the video if this resonated with you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.